from the streets of Cincinnati, welcome to the jungle! Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah, stripes, 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 yeah. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in our Cincinnati, we gon' rise in in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin' who day, time to put your hands up. Dingle stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Blue day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle. When we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move dancing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange upon 'em, bingo bottle, never stop it till the beast on feasting on 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossing on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Now who wanna move dancing on? Now who wanna move on? Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. I know it's a lot earlier, but this is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of Jackpot Joey and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, I didn't make it down to practice today because I'm doing my show a lot earlier because I was going to go, I thought, and my apologies to the Holy Grail, I thought I had their permission to go live down there before Dan Horde and Dave Lapham do tonight. So I'm just doing it early because I want to go down there and hang out and enjoy the festivities down there at the Holy Grail, have some fun the night before Thursday night. So, do me a favor, if you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,376 subscribers. That is awesome. And as always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're watching on Facebook, still not back up on Twitter yet. I got to figure that out still. But if you're watching on Facebook and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, which probably most of you guys are, it looks like most of you guys, the comments are from YouTube. You guys are all subscribed. I got a couple of them that are on Facebook. But if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor. Go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice, and hit the subscription button. Hit the bell for the notifications. So when I go live like this, you'll be notified. So tomorrow, just heads up, it's going to be early again tomorrow. We're going to be coming live. Now, this I can do. I know I have this confirmed. We'll be coming to you live from the Jackpot Joey tailgate. Now, it's bear with me. It's going to look a little different because it's going to be from my phone. So hopefully I'll get somebody to hold the phone while I talk, or maybe I'm going to have to hold the phone and talk. I don't know. But I'm not bringing my computer and everything down there and then having to lug that thing around all night. But it'll be coming to you probably around this time tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I just want to say Who Day to everybody in the chat. Who Day. Thank you for watching. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out their website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. All right, Crown says, what time does the party start tomorrow? Well, like I said, I'm heading down at 3 o'clock. So the show should be 3 o'clock. Not 3 o'clock, 3:15, 3:30, 4 o'clock, somewhere around there. I'm not exactly sure. So, like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed, and I will, when I go live, you guys will be notified. Anthony, what's up? Who Day? Can't wait to meet you and the rest of the Bengals Twitter. Going to be downtown early before the game. Awesome. And like I said, you guys can go down tonight. There's a lot of stuff going on tonight. Like I said, you got Dan Horde and Dave Lapham from 700 WOW at Holy Grail. At Blind Pig, you got the Locked On guys. You got Jake Lisco. You got James Rapine. Joe Goodberry is going to be there. My boys Ace and Zim, they're going to be out in Loveland at Midwest Barbecue. So there's a lot of stuff going on tonight. So I want to be involved in these things. Unfortunately, I have to be at work at like 2:30 in the morning. So I'm hoping I'm going to be down at the Holy Grail tonight. I'm hoping I might be able to sneak over to the Blind Pig and see what's going on. All right, Joe, what's up? Higgins and Bates are officially out for Thursday night football. Well, that's not surprising. It kind of stinks because when I was up there on the bridge yesterday, I saw both of them working on this, on the rehab field. They both look good to me. They're running around, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on the internet either. So Higgins, it's not surprising. I was kind of hoping he'd come back. Jesse Bates, yeah, if it wasn't a short week, they probably both will play, but it's a short week, so it happens. Who Day, Joe? What's going on? Oh my goodness, Jago. I hope I'm saying that right. You guys have some of these so very hard names to pronounce sometimes, but if I didn't say it right, I apologize. I'll be there. High up, yes, but I'll be there. We'll be going to the tailgate first, though. That's awesome. Like I said, if you guys want to find me, like I said, I'll be at the Jackpot Joey one. Then I'm going to do my show there, and then I got my walking shoes on because then I'm going down to the Bengals Bomb Squad, hanging out with Bengals Cap, Orange Arrow, Who Day Baby, all those guys down there. And then head over to Jimmy's tailgate and then head into the stadium. I'm heading in early. At least by 7:45. I'll be in there because I want to be down there and enjoy all the festivities they have on there and just be there and see the players on the field. It's cool being down there in the first row. Come down, yell at the players. Hopefully, maybe they'll come over and say hi. Who knows? But we'll see. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I got my Zuba pants on. They're underneath the ice bar here on my legs. But if you want to see what me and my Zuba pants look like, I'll be wearing them, like I said, down at the Holy Grail. Yeah, I can't wait till Thursday night. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I want to get to this clip here. I'll get to Rob's here question or comment. Wish I could. The drive is 9 hours each way. Holy smokes, Rob, where you live at? I would be a zombie at work. Yeah, you would get like no sleep, brother. You would get absolutely no sleep whatsoever. But I want to get to this comment for Jackson Carmen. I had this queued up for Monday's show, and we never got to it. But it's talking about Jackson facing his former teammate tonight in tomorrow night in Trevor Lawrence.
Super excited. Miss my boy, and I'm definitely excited to watch him work. I'm definitely excited to get the dub against him as well. Hold it over his head next time I'll be hanging out.
Are you going to make a wager or anything like that, or reach out to him before the game?
Jackson, talk about.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if there is a wager or something because I was kind of I don't know. He wasn't going to say it, but the interesting thing and the storylines of tomorrow night is Joe Burrow, and I know Jackpot Joey and Urban Meyer get along, and I know that Urban picked Joey's brain about how to break in Trevor Lawrence being a first-year quarterback. So I know they talk. I know they get along. But Jackpot Joey has a little chip on his shoulder still because Urban Meyer did not start him. So he wants to prove him wrong. There's a chip on his shoulder because they still say that Trevor Lawrence is a better prospect. There's a chip on Burrow's shoulder because some people are saying Burrow's not even the best quarterback in his draft class now. So that chip keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, which I love. I keep doing it. Keep bringing stuff on Jackpot Joey. Keep doubting him. I think Sunday's game went a long way to getting him ready, comfortable, but even more comfortable in the pocket, running around, doing Jackpot Joey stuff. I think he's about to really take off. Now, the worry is this could be a trap game. I mean, the Bengals are favored in this. They should be favored in this. It's not a game where the Bengals can just show up. Jacksonville wants to win the game. They haven't won a game yet. They're going to be fighting their butts off to win their first game. They're professional football players. They're not just there to just get a paycheck. They, a lot of them are young and they want to prolong their career. With Bates and Higgins out, especially Bates. I mean, Higgins is a big one, but Bates to me is the bigger one. This is going to be a test for the Bengals because they really can't practice this week. It's run-throughs, but they really can't practice. Not like they know. A normal week, from what I understand, is Monday's a day off. Tuesday's kind of a walkthrough or whatever. Wednesday, Thursday, they install the game plan, and then they really practice. Friday they kind of do some more walkthrough and stuff. Take off, fly out Saturday. All that, and they got to compress all that into like 3 days. So, like I said, I was out there yesterday. And the first practice, they had 2 practices because Emily Parker was on last night, and they were in the stadium practicing because they got to get ready to play in prime time. This would be their first prime time game. So it is going to be a challenge, a thing that we have to see if they can, how they're going to handle it. Not if they can do it. I know they can do it. But it goes to where I think this team has more of a mental stability under pressure and things changing than the Bengals teams of the past. Now, I might be wrong. And the thing is, we don't have to worry about, our quarterback. I really do think Joe Burrow, Jackpot Joey, is going to have a great game on Thursday night. He wants to win. He's got stuff to prove. We all know the past with Andy Dalton. And I really liked Andy Dalton. I thought Andy Dalton was a good quarterback. Not a great quarterback, a good quarterback. He never could do anything in prime time. It was a miracle if he did. I think we're beyond that. But we'll see. All right, Rob, you're near Raleigh, North Carolina. Wow. You're close to where I was born at. I was born in Goldsboro, North Carolina. I've done the drive just for Skyline and White Castles before. Woo, that's dedication right there, Rob. That is dedication. Devontae, yes, I love it. Let's get into some Bearcat talk. We are beating Notre Dame 39-35. UC will be 4-0. She corrected it, 4-0. I hope so. Now I'll give you my thoughts because I really haven't been able to talk about Bearcats. We've been talking so much Bengals, and I'm trying to get Justin Williams or Chad Brendel or somebody back on the show, and it just hasn't worked out to get any of those guys back on my show. I think, and this is what I've talked to 2 different Notre Dame fans. They're pretty confident. They said, yeah, look what we did against Wisconsin with our 3rd-string quarterback. I'm like, the reason you won that game because of Marcus Freeman and that defense. That's the reason you won that game. Yes, the 3rd-string quarterback played very well. But the reason you won is because of that defense. And that does scare me. And that's where, Marcus Freeman knows what Luke Fickell's thinking. I mean, hell, they live together until Marcus Freeman and his family got their house built here. So they're like best friends. So that part scares me. And the Bearcats, I think, have got to get off offensively to better starts. Ritter has got to hit the ground running. We can't have a slow offensive start because it could be, I want to say a long day. I just think a hard day. Because I don't, by no means do I think Notre Dame is going to blow us out. I don't think that's going to happen whatsoever. But it's just, it ain't going to be easy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll show up and we'll blow them out. I don't know. And the other thing I want to address too is people are like, oh yeah, we get to go beat Brian Kelly. I'm like, and my dad's kind of the same way. Like we were watching the Notre Dame game. I'm rooting for him because I want him to be undefeated so we can beat him when we get there. The Brian Kelly thing, it's 11 years ago. Look, I know he left. It sucked. I hated it when he left. I hated how it happened. I hated it. But we have to respect, I think, what Brian Kelly did for this university. We are going into the Big 12 here in 2 years, hopefully. Brian Kelly is a big reason why that's happened. I mean, because when these coaches who took over, they could say to the recruits, this university, this program has went to the Orange Bowl. This university has went to the Sugar Bowl. We went there twice, back-to-back years. We are, I think, and one more Adamaka Sue sack of Colt McCoy for possibly playing for the national championship in 2009 because we finished third. I mean, after we got destroyed by Florida, we were lower, but the regular season we were third. Those are things that happened because of Brian Kelly. There's lots of Bearcat football fans now that weren't there before Brian Kelly. I mean, I've been a Bearcat fan my whole life. I mean, I would go to games when Tim Murphy was the head coach. And if you don't know who Tim Murphy is, I think he's still the head coach at Yale or Harvard or something, one of those Ivy Leagues. He left UC to go there. There, you could literally walk into the game. There was nobody at these games when I would go. Now it's awesome. We're going to go to the Big 12. We got filled up stadiums. We got Luke Fickell. We're the number 7 team in the country. A lot of this is because of Brian Kelly. And like it or not, he's part of our history. And if you're watching this game and you're doing it just because you want the Bearcats and you want Brian Kelly to lose, I think your head's in the wrong spot. You need to be watching this game because we want the Bearcats to win. Because if they win, it's better for the program. Nothing to do with Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly can be coaching anybody, any other team. I don't care. I'm done with Brian Kelly. I like Brian Kelly. I'm glad he's here. I'm glad he was here. He left. It's over. Who cares? We got Luke Fickell. We need to concentrate on the coach that we have, not the coach that left. And look, I hate to say it, but even us going into the Big 12, there's a chance Luke could leave for a bigger job. Even with us going to the Big 12, it still could happen. So enjoy Luke Fickell. Enjoy this game. And like I said, our offense, I think, has got to get off to a great start. Doug says, do not give Brian Kelly credit. How can you not give Brian Kelly credit? Come on, Doug. I mean, like I said, they took us to the Orange Bowl and the Sugar Bowl. He was the coach. I mean, you have to give him credit. I mean, you guys, like I said, it's been 11 years. That's where I'm at. It's been 11 years. How long are we going to hold on to that? I don't know. I'm more excited about what we have going on now than what we did. I mean, there's people still ticked off about Higgins. Yes. Do I wish Higgins was still our coach? Absolutely. But he's not. I love Coach Higgins. So, anyway, all right, let's get to some more over there. Gino, do you know if the tailgates are open for anyone to pull up and talk to the guys? Well, you can do what I'm doing and you get dropped off and you walk wherever you want. Pulling up, no. If you want to go into the parking lot, you got to pay. So yeah, I don't know any tailgates that you have to you can just pull up to. And Todd says, give Kelly his credit. Exactly. That's all right. Let's see here, Doug. So we're going to give credit to all coaches that have been here since him. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, totally. I mean, well, Tommy Tuberville, he wasn't very good, but yeah, I mean, Butch Jones, I mean, yeah, you have to. If all the, I mean, all this, it's all Cincinnati's history. Yes, you have to give them credit. I'm giving Tim Murphy credit. I mean, Rick Minner, you got to give it because honestly, if it wasn't for Rick Minner, D'Antonio and these guys probably would have never came. Rick Minner got us to the bowl games, our first bowl games in since I don't know the '60s or whatever. So yes, you have to give all of them credit because all of them, like it or not, had something to do with it. You know, like I said, Tommy Tuberville kind of, he kind of, I don't know. Even Cronin, yeah, exactly. Even Cronin, you have to. I mean, what if Cronin came in there and we completely stunk? For however many years. No, we never went as far as we wanted to. It was a little frustrating, but you have to give credit where credit is due. That's all I'm saying. And the biggest thing is honestly, I don't really give a crap about Brian Kelly. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's the coach of Notre Dame now. It doesn't matter if he used to be the coach of UC. What matters is Luke Fickell is the coach. That's all that matters. What matters right now is Wes Miller is the coach of the basketball team. That's it. I mean, that's just my mindset. Whoever is the coach of my favorite team, I'm with them. That's it. But you were talking about the history of this program. Yeah, you have to give credit to what built it up. So yeah, of course. Anyway, all right, here. Let's see here. It's almost 4:00. I'm going to start heading down to the Holy Grail. But one thing I do want to say here real quick. Trevor Lawrence. Now, he has thrown 7 interceptions already this season. With Bates out, hopefully Trey Waynes is playing. I don't think Cheetah Bay is going to play. He pulled his groin. I can't see him making it Thursday night. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'm wrong because I talked to him the other day. I said, how you feeling? He said, good. He said, how about Thursday night? He didn't really answer me. So we'll see. But with the way this front four is playing, they can put pressure on Trevor Lawrence, and we might be able to intercept them 7 times. Now, they do have 2 elite wide receivers. But if Larry Obi-Wan Kenjobi, which he likes that nickname, by the way. Well, if he likes it, I said, can I use it? He said, yeah. So Larry Obi-Wan Kenjobi, which that's not even my nickname. Somebody in the chat said it. He takes off Hubbard, the H-boys, Hubbard and Henderson, get after it. BJ Hill, Josh Tupou, put some pressure on Lawrence like we did Big Ben, Grandpa Ben, as Jake Lisco calls him. I think he's going to be in for a long night. All right, let's see here. Rob, back to the UC talk. I have to give people credit for their accomplishment. That's the way the world works. When you're in charge of something, you bear the responsibility for the good and the bad. That's actually a great point because I'll roll that into Zach Taylor. There's a lot of stuff he was getting blamed for that I don't really think it was his doing. I mean, the coach and the quarterback get too much of the credit sometime and too much of the blame sometime. That's the way it happened. All right, Andrew. I'm worried. It could be a trap game. Yep. With Bates and Higgins officially ruled out, with Awuzie officially doubtful. Yeah, I think Cheetah's going to be out. I think Cheetah Bay. I hope I'm wrong. I mean, I really do hope I'm wrong. But we'll see. Yeah, and Bates. Yep, I heard Bates is officially doubtful. They just announced it. Okay, there you go. So we'll see. And what do you got here? Andrew, Bates and Higgins just announced officially doubtful a few minutes ago. If you're doubtful the night before, pretty good chance you're probably not playing. And he says that scares him. Like I said, Andrew, the thing we have, and this is what I've said. I said this a lot in the offseason. You get pressure on that quarterback, it makes that secondary look a lot better. So they really got to bring it. Like I said, if they can get pressure on them like they did Big Ben, I think we're in for a win. But we'll see. Always say, Rob, our D-line would be a major factor on our defense. Absolutely. Andrew, I will say the Jags line is a lot better than the Squealers. Well, that's not a stretch. The Squealers line sucks. I said that a while ago. not to ridicule you. I'm just saying I agree with you. So we will see how good our D line actually is. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, they played pretty good against. Okay, we haven't played a juggernaut offensive line yet. That's one thing that we have not done yet. Well, we will find out. Rob, if we can pressure Trevor, he will throw bad bombs because he's always trying to get the first down, even on 2nd and long. There you go. And Andrew, official. I'm more worried about Bates being out. It's official. Yeah. Hunter. Have to start fast. Keep the foot on the pedal. Exactly. And that goes for, I think, both games, the Bearcats and the Bengals. Let's see here. Rob, our linebackers are doing most of the tackling and intercepting this year. Let's give credit to Logan Wilson. Rob, I think Logan Wilson has played outstanding the first 3 games. He's taken over the defensive calls. He's got 3 interceptions. I think he's leading the team in tackles. I could be wrong on that, but I know he's pretty high up there. Akeem Davis-Gaithers played well. I'm liking the linebackers. And like I said, go back to what Rob said, giving credit where credit is due. We have to give Duke Tobin credit for the last 2 drafts. I think he's hit on everybody. And I mean everybody, including Jackson Carman. But that's another thing. We'll get another test for Jackson Carman. Blackthorn, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. I know I'm a little early, but I'm heading down to the Holy Grail. I'm going to go watch Dan and Lap. Yep, show started early today. I just explained that. Anyway, let's see, Rob. Your one last comment here. Unlike last year when it was almost all on the safeties. Yeah, I agree. And like I said, the scary thing is who do you play at safety? Are they going to go with 2 safeties or are they going to do with the 3? I don't know. And I will put this out there. In Lou and Arumo, I trust. I'll put it that way. I think he's done a hell of a job this year. And I mean, I said it in the offseason that I think he has a chance to have a really good defense. I didn't think it'd be this good. I really didn't. I didn't know we'd get this much pressure on the quarterback. I'll tell you that. But Lou has finally got the guys who are bought in and the guys who can do what he wants and are willing to do what he wants. So that's why I think Lou is doing a hell. And like I said, guys do good. I'll give you credit. Hey, I called David Bell the mad scientist for a couple years, and now I call him David Bell. I think he's done a good job managing. Let's see here. Hunter, do you think they will call up Travion Henderson? That's a good question. I mean, you're talking about the kid from the practice squad. I'm pretty sure that's who you're talking about. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Because I know they got Phillips, which Phillips is hurt too. He's hurt his hand, but I haven't heard about him not playing. So yeah, they might need to because they might be short some DBs. I've been saying it, Anton. I've been saying Lou and Arumo. I've been saying his name. Anton, I tell you this: when he walked off the practice field yesterday, I was like, "All right, good job, Lou. You're doing a great job." You can ask Maddie Myers. She's standing right next to me when I did it. Ken, Houday. Yes, the D-line coach was a great pickup as well because the D-line is playing awesome. Let's see, probably not because it'll only be this week. I think Bates will probably only be out this week. I think we'll see. Anyway, all right. It's at 4. I want to head on down to the Holy Grail. So if you guys are in town, you can go. Like I said, the podcast guys, the internet guys are all over the place. You got me. I'm gonna be down at the Holy Grail. I'm not broadcasting down there. I'm just hanging out down there with Dan Horton, Dave Lapham. And everybody else, I'm not special. I'm just going down there and eating dinner and watching Dave Lapham and Dan Horde. But the important guys, like I said, Dan Horde and Dave Lapham, they're going to be down there. Over at the Blind Pig, like I said, you got Locked On Bengals guys. You got James Rapine, Jake Lisco, and Joe Goodberry. And then my boys Ace and Zim are going to be out in Loveland at Midwest Barbecue. So if you guys want to go anywhere and see some of your favorite YouTube podcast guys, whatever, that's where they'll all be at. And let me get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. I appreciate every single one of you. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Cincinnati Reds rounding third, heading for home. The Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trunapple. Holy girl, hopefully you'll unblock me now because they blocked me. Like, oh, I didn't know. I was told I could do it. I'm sorry. TikTok is at Iceman90. I'll be pulling the sound off later on tonight, and you can listen to the podcast. It's on BeanPod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, pretty much wherever you get your podcast. Check it out. Make sure you rate, like, and review. Give me a 5-star review. I would greatly appreciate it. YouTubers, I'm at 1,376. That is awesome. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I said, if it wasn't for the first one, I wouldn't be able to keep doing this. I appreciate you guys. Like Blackthorn says, give me a like. I would love it. And other than that, as my boy, he's still my boy. I hope he can come on the show sometime soon. Jeremy D always says, remember one thing and one thing only. And that is, you don't live in Cleveland, you live in Cincinnati, so act like it. Houday! Go check out if you're in Cincinnati, go check out some of your favorite podcast guys. Like I said, I'm going to be down at the Holy Grail along with Dave Lapham and Dan Horde. Ace and Zim are going to be up at Midwest Barbecue. Locked On guys, Jake Lisco, James Rapine, Joe Goodberry are going to be at the Blind Pig. Stop by. It's going to be a lot of fun. The party starts tonight for Thursday night football. I can't wait. Tomorrow night, wear your 13s, your 14s, your Zuba pants, and let's have some fun. And other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Let's go. Stripes, 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 yeah, stripes, 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 yeah. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, Houday, we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle, we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Houday, when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, drippin' heat. Tigers stripe the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin' Houday, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati, jungle fitted. Houday in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that Houday muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle, we unite and drippin' orange and black and white. Houday, when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white.